Alright, what's up guys? We are back. Today we're playing a new ROM hack. It's called Pokemon Black to Kaizo. That's right. And this is a difficult, pretty challenging game. It is a Kaizo hack after all. And also what's cool about this game is that every battle in this game is a double battle. So as we're making our way down the first route of the game, check out who's waiting for us around the corner. That's right, it's Cynthia. Now, how will we ever stand a chance against the greatest champion of all time this early in the game? Well, we're about to find out. Also, if you guys noticed the face reveal up in the corner there, we got a nice new HD camera, so let me know if you guys enjoy the new layout. So here we go. Cynthia leads with a Badoo and a signature Gibble, of course, and we're gonna lead with Cleffa and Houndour. And of course, Cynthia has the baby version of her team scaled down. It would be pretty ridiculous to have to face a level 60 Garchomp at this point, but this battle is still really hard and definitely sets the precedent for how the rest of this game is gonna go. So we fire off the Ember to start into Badoo. It's super effective and deals just over half, and Badoo fires back with the Poison Sting into Cleffa. Luckily, we don't get poisoned, but here Gibble's gonna start setting up work-ups, and this can get very dangerous if he does that too many times. Next, we go for the pound with Cleffa, focusing down that Badoo, and Cleffa doesn't deal very much damage. He's more of a support mon and has a useful ability in Friend Guard, which reduces incoming damage to allies by 25%. Next turn, Houndour is the fastest Pokemon on the field. We go for a second Ember and finish off the Badoo. Next, Gibble is going to go for workup again, and it's definitely time we start focusing down that Gibble in the left slot, or this thing's going to become really dangerous. We cannot afford to get hit by a +2 Gibble. We hit him with the pound for some chip damage. We take recoil damage from the rough skin, and Riolu comes out next. By the way guys, if you're enjoying this battle so far, remember to like the video. It supports the channel and helps the video out with the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing to the channel to see more awesome Pokemon content like this. Now with Riolu out, both of these Pokemon pose a huge threat, especially to Cleffa. First thing we want to do is go for the Leer and lower both of their defenses. We need to be able to hit them hard and take them out fast. We try to get some use out of Cleffa here and go for the Charm before we ultimately go down, but Riolu is faster and takes us out with the Rock Smash. Gibble goes for the Mud Slap. This is stab +2 and super effective, and we no longer have the Friend Guard from Cleffa. Houndour takes huge damage and gets his accuracy lower. Luckily, we're going to restore some health from the Orange Berry, and these health restoring held items are so important for difficult battles like this. After losing our first Pokemon and Cynthia down one Pokemon as well, it's a 4v4, so we bring out Riolu for the mirror match. We definitely want a physical attacker here, that way we can utilize the defense drops from Houndour's Leer. And we need all those defense drops we can get, because as you can see, we don't have any strong moves at such a low level. Our best bet is the Quick Attack. And even after the Leer, Quick Attack only gets Gibble down to about half health. So we're going to follow up with the Ember. It doesn't deal very much damage, but we're fishing for a burn here. Riolu goes for the Rock Smash. It's super effective, but Houndour hangs in there just barely. And it looks like Houndour will live another turn as Gibble targets the Riolu with the tackle, and Riolu takes it like a champ and heals right back up with the Orange Berry. And here we've got the scary, about to get knocked out music. One thing I don't like about Gen 5 necessarily, especially when it's interrupting Cynthia's music. But here we go, we attack with Quick Attack to try to finish off this Gibble, but it's not quite enough to take him out, and Gibble hangs on just barely. Cynthia's Riolu, however, will take the KO with the Quick Attack, and unfortunately Houndour goes down. Gibble goes for the Mud Slap, and Riolu is going to tank it fairly well considering Gibble is +2. However, it wasn't super effective like it was against the Houndour. The accuracy drop is pretty unfortunate, however. Even one miss could cost us the whole battle. But with Houndour down, next we're going to bring out Poochyena and get off the Intimidate. Intimidate is such a good ability to have, especially for the early game, Riolu being a physical attacker, and Gibble seems to be a mixed attacker as well, so definitely useful for this battle. And just as we were talking about accuracy jobs, it looks like we jinxed it. We tried a Quick Attack to finish off the Gibble, but we missed. Cynthia's Riolu, however, is not going to miss. We get hit with the Quick Attack, but tank it pretty well thanks to the Intimidate. Gibble goes down to the tackle. Poochyena will take some recoil damage from the rough skin, but it's a good thing we finally got that Gibble taken care of. It was a massive threat. And with Gibble out of the way, Togepi comes out next. And here it took me a couple minutes to decide what play to make, so we're going to skip ahead. So we decide we want to focus down the Togepi here. We go for the Quick Attack, but we miss. Cynthia's Riolu attacks with the Rock Smash. It's super effective against Poochyena, but he tanks it pretty well. We go for Tackle in the Togepi, but he doesn't take much damage at all. Fires back with the Tackle of his own, and Riolu is in the red. Now Togepi seems to be pretty bulky here. However, we want to focus down that left side because Cynthia's Riolu is less of a threat after being intimidated, so we want to take care of this Togepi as soon as possible. Riolu gets off some last minute chip damage with the Quick Attack before going down to the Rock Smash. We get some more chip damage with a Tackle, and Togepi retaliates with the Swift, Poochyena is going to barely hang on with 3 HP, or restore it right back up with the Oran Berry. And one thing I noticed about this battle too is that despite the fact that we have a slight level advantage, it seems like Cynthia's Pokemon are hitting way harder than we are and tanking hits better as well. So I think it's safe to assume that Cynthia's Pokemon are at least partially EV trained, which for this early in the game is crazy. So we're down to our final 2 Pokemon now. We've got Tepig on the field. Riolu attacks Poochyena with the Rock Smash. We attack with Ember into Togepi, and Togepi goes down. It's important that we take that thing out as soon as possible. Cynthia still has 1 Pokemon left in the back, and our Poochyena is not doing too hot. We cannot afford to let this battle get to a 2v1. We go for the tackle into Riolu and get the huge critical hit, and that may have just saved us the battle. Feebas comes out next, and we are at a type disadvantage here. Tepig is weak to Feebas, and Poochyena is weak to Riolu. Our best bet is to finish off that Riolu as soon as possible and get this battle down to a 2v1 in our favor. But Feebas is the fastest Pokemon on the field. It goes for the super effective Water Gun, but Tepig surprisingly tanks it fairly well. We get the tackle off, and Riolu goes down. I definitely was worried about that Water Gun, but Feebas just has such pathetic special attack. We get off another tackle for some chip damage on Feebas, and things are looking good. Now all that's left is to keep clicking tackle and hope for the best. Feebas attacks with Water Gun into Poochyena this time. Actually a good play, trying to get it down to the 1v1, but Poochyena just barely hangs on with 1 HP. We get off a tackle and another tackle, and Feebas goes down. And that's GG champion Cynthia. This was a fun one, guys. I know these low-level early game battles don't look hard, but this one definitely was. But let me know if you guys enjoyed the battle and you want to see more Black 2 Kaizo. I'm enjoying this game so far, but leave a comment. I always love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you want to see. And as always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.